Hello. I hope Instagram agrees with me today. I've been doing Facebook because Instagram has not been agreeing with me as far as going live is concerned. But I just want to pop in for the last installment on the 3 must-haves for emotional well-being. This is the last installment today. This has been fun. These have been topics that I love, things that I use, things that I do personally and encourage others to do. If you haven't watched the previous 2 videos, please do. We talked about journaling on Monday and we talked about affirmations on Wednesday, so it's Friday, and we are clearing and ending out our week talking about self-care, which I love to talk about self-care on the weekends and coming into the weekends because it's usually when we have the most time to just kind of care for ourselves, self-care. But I just wanted to go in and discuss maybe like 4 types of self-care in general, and just a mindset. Self-care is more than just a thing, it's a mindset. I'm going to talk about the physical body or appearance, taking care of your self-care in that way, learning, emotional, mental health, strictly like recreational things, hobbies, fun, that type of stuff. All of the above can be considered as self-care. Sometimes when we think about self-care, we only think about getting our nails done, getting our hair done. Let me go buy a new outfit, let me go buy a whole new wardrobe. Let me get some new shoes, let me go get a massage. Like, those seem to be the things that we think of first when it comes to self-care. But it's actually such a bigger topic. There's nothing wrong with saying treat yourself, because I'm going to treat myself. That's what I'm going to do. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. But all of those things are definitely forms of self-care. But self-care is a mentality. Overall, it's a mentality. Self-care is physical, it's emotional, it's all of those things. It's not just doing little things here and there, a lot of times we do the physical things like the nails done and hair done because of outside. We do that kind of like, I want people to look at me and view me in a certain way. So we do that a lot of times for those reasons. So we don't just want that to be the only mentality. We have to create a mindset that we are going to consistently set aside time. For me, I'm going to consistently ensure that I stay balanced. That's what the self-care that I'm talking about is about. It's not just I want to do a quick thing here or there, or I have a routine every weekend where I do my nails and my hair just because that makes me look good on my outside appearance. It makes me look good on the outside appearance, but are you really doing that as like a wind down time? Are you really doing that just kind of getting away from other responsibilities you have and taking that as a minute to breathe? That's what I'm talking about, the overall mindset, something to increase your emotional well-being. So how am I treating myself overall? How am I building myself up emotionally? That's where I'm coming from with self-care. Am I going to therapy? Not just for the sake of saying I went to therapy, but for the sake of really just trying to work through things, get through issues, and improve myself. It could be, as I said, physical or regarding your outside, your physical appearance, your body. Maybe you want to work out. Maybe you want to exercise. Maybe you're trying to gain strength. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to gain weight. Maybe you're trying to tone up. Maybe the doctor has said, hey, you need to get a couple things in check, I'm going to need you to just put some activity into your week or activity into your day, something like that. That's something that's for you. Are you setting aside time for that? That's what we're trying to think about. Are we setting aside time for these things? Physical can also be those nails done, manicures, pedicures, getting your hair done, upgrading your wardrobe if you want to do so. That also falls under physical or under your appearance. And there is nothing wrong with those things. As I said, it's just the mindset and the mentality of where we're doing it from. Also meal prepping, like if you want to meal prep again with your health, for your diet, something like that. Just doing a step or doing something that is going to overall help you out. Have you wanted to learn a foreign language? Not just because your job said you need to get this language under your belt. That's a good motivator, definitely an increase in pay. But is it something that you want to do? Is it a skill that you want to acquire? Is there something you want to learn? Maybe you want to go take some cooking classes to learn how to cook regarding a certain culture that you don't know how to cook. That culture's food, something where you want to increase yourself. Maybe, I don't know, you can just take a general course, it may not be, say, a foreign language to increase your pay on the job, but there may be something else on the job, or you're looking for another job and you're like, hey, I'm going to go increase my skills. So I don't want to go take this or that course outside of something my job is requiring me to do, something that I want to do to build myself up. So those are the types of things that we're looking at, we're wanting to do. So it can definitely be something educational, something learning related. But it's more of a place of, I'm dedicating this time to better myself. That's the mindset. My favorite one is recreational, having fun. I joined a meetup group when I moved. I love, different activities, different things they suggest. If you have meetups in your area, you may want to do that, especially if your social circle is small and it's usually just you and maybe your family or significant other. You may want to get outside and meet some new people, and that's totally okay. You may want to pursue a forgotten hobby. That's totally okay as well. You got to think about things, as I said, an overall mentality of what can I do to put more things in my life that will help me to feel balanced emotionally. That is what we're worrying about. Have you taken time lately to think about what you truly love to do? Gotta push my glasses up. What you truly love to do. Have been thinking about what you truly love to do. Sometimes we lose touch with it. Not what your kids love to do, not what your spouse loves to do, not what your family or your friends love to do. What do you truly love to do? Some of us are so disconnected from what we actually like, and this can come from just having a stressful life, stressful job, being busy all the time, taking care of others, and nothing wrong with, you gotta take care of your family, especially your immediate family. We're not gonna talk about those false burdens today, but you gotta take care of your immediate family. So that's okay and that's understandable, but at some point we have to step back, relearn ourselves, prioritize our desires, find out, what do I really like? We sometimes have to find that out again. And I've been going through that process over the last kind of few years, I guess, maybe 5 years, of discovering what I truly like. Because getting into the mid-30s, it was like, I only did certain things in my 20s, and most of it was not just for fun. It was not at all just for fun or anything that focused on me having fun from me. Only if it was a group thing and we were going to do that group thing. I didn't really do things that were fun that just involved me. So I had to figure out, because I went through my whole 20s not having anything that was fun for me. So I had to get something that was fun for me and just really had to relearn myself. Don't feel bad for letting loose every now and then. Don't feel bad for doing things that's just for you. Don't feel guilty for having me time. We always talk about me time, me time. Don't feel guilty for having me time. Sometimes we get a little me time and we get to feeling guilty. We feel like we gotta text and check on somebody else, so we gotta do this or do that. Make your me time true me time. We're working on our emotional wellness, we're working on balance, we're working on cultivating a life that we can be proud of from the inside, not just a life where other people are like, oh, your kids are so beautiful, you dress so nice, your hair is always so nice, you have such a great career, look at your job, your house is so nice. All those things are great and wonderful, but we can have all of that and still feel trapped on the inside. We can feel like nobody truly knows us. We can feel extremely pressured and still have all the things that look nice on the outside. We can still feel a lot of judgment from the outside, even though other people think you're living a perfect life. On the inside, you could be feeling pressured to live that seemingly perfect life, because we know nobody's life is perfect, no matter how much money they have or anything like that. We don't ever want to say, oh, perfection. Don't say that, because that means something different to everybody. But you can have all the things and not be living a life that's truly a reflection of how you feel internally. So those were our topics for the week. I want to talk about self-care today. We talked about journaling on Monday. Make sure that you're releasing those things that's pinned up on the inside. That's a great way to stay emotionally well, because if you're keeping stuff pinned up on the inside, it's coming out at some point. Affirmations. You got to make sure that you're reprogramming your negative thoughts. We got to make sure that we're reprogramming those negative thoughts that we've come to believe about ourselves and our situation. And lastly, we got our self-care today. Just taking time to insert the activities in your life that create a balance and support your peace. And don't forget to check out my gift for you guys. I created a free self-acceptance affirmation guide to help you begin to rework your thoughts, rework your mentality, retrain yourself, that you're a priority in your life. You're not second best. You're the priority in your your life. And these videos are just some short summaries regarding these topics. They're so vital to us, and I do go through them in depth in my course. If you like to work with me or just kind of on a more in-depth basis and get through some of these things, just schedule a breakthrough call with the link in my bio. We can see if we're a great match to work together and get you to a place where you feel that you're back in control of your own life. You're in the driver's seat, you're not in the passenger seat, okay? And you're confidently placing your well-being at the top of your priority list. That's what we got to do. Y'all have a great day. It was good checking in with you guys.